Now, once Satan leaves, Moses is sitting there. By the way, can you picture Moses at this point thinking, wow, what a day at the prophetic office. I saw God and I saw all the inhabitants of this earth, and then I saw the devil and I saw the bitterness of hell, and I had to use the power, the name of God to cast him out. This would be an off-the-charts day for any prophet in the history of time. But Moses' day isn't over yet. We talked at the beginning about an infinity switch in your brain. This would be a good time to turn that on, because God comes back to Moses again. Verse 25, he was calling upon the name of God, and he beheld his glory again. And he heard a voice saying, Blessed art thou, Moses, for I, the Almighty, have chosen thee. And thou shalt be made stronger than many waters, for thou shalt obey thy command as if they shall obey thy command as if thou wert God. Now, I need to pause here for a second and come back to that notion we talked about a little earlier. Why did God allow Satan to come and so forcefully tempt Moses and question his identity and his existence and his value? Why did God allow that to happen, knowing this was going to be kind of a traumatic experience for Moses? I believe with all my heart that a loving God allowed that to happen because moving forward with everything that's in Moses' future, working with Pharaoh and the children of Israel and bringing them out into the wilderness and trying to get them into the promised land and then wandering for 40 years, everything that's going to go on, I think Moses, as the chosen vessel of the Lord at that time for those people, he needed to know without any doubt who God was. And he also needed to know who the enemy was, who was going to be working against God's efforts throughout the rest of his experience. So if you're going through difficult times and trials and feel like God has forsaken you, if you're doing the best you can as a disciple, you're not perfect, none of us are, but if you're doing the best you can and bad things are still happening, instead of looking up in frustration saying, why are you letting this happen? Perhaps it might be more fruitful to say, Heavenly Father, help me know what I'm supposed to be learning from this about opposition and about trials and about exercising greater faith than I ever have before, so that as I move forward in life, I'm more fit for the kingdom. More used would I be. More of an instrument in the hands of the Lord to do more things to help build up other people who are going to be wrestling and struggling with additional difficult things down the road.